This is our life. You can watch if you wanna. Subscribe, mother. Hey! Hit that like button. Hit the bell, man. Hit that like button. Hit the bell, man. Hey! Subscribe, mother.
Hi everybody, my name is Jennifer, aka Jenboo. That's what my husband calls me. I wanted to do this military wife tag for a while, seen it, watched a couple of tags on YouTube so far, so I wanted to try it, and if you're interested, please continue watching. First question is, how did I meet my spouse? My spouse, I actually met him in the Pentagon. In my line of business, I work with people who are out of the military, retiring out of the military, or have security clearances. So I had a event in the Pentagon, and as I was leaving, I got lost, and I actually bumped into him in like a common area in the Pentagon. Couldn't tell you where, but he helped me find my way to my car. First we ate lunch, and then he helped me find my way to my car. We exchanged numbers and we talked for about 10 days. After that, I didn't hear from him for about 2 months. Disappeared off the face of the earth.
Bruh.
I have no idea, but he reappeared back in my life at my doorstep. About 2 months later, he told me that he couldn't find my number, and he had his soldiers actually looking for my number. He had a couple of different numbers for me, and yeah, he couldn't locate my number, so he popped up at my door, and we've been together ever since. I guess that's romantic to me. He just popped up and we've been together ever since. How old were you when you two met? I met him last year in the Pentagon, so I was 33. I'm 34 now, and he was 29. He is 3 years younger than me, so he was 29 when we met. How long have you been together? We've been together for roughly a year. Where are you and your spouse originally from? I am a military brat, born and raised military, born on Fort Benning, but my family is from Columbus, Georgia, so I claim Columbus, Georgia because that's all I know to claim. That's my hometown, that's my home of record. My husband, he is from Vicksburg, Mississippi, so yeah. How did you feel about him joining the military? Well, he was in the military when we met, so I support him, and I would have supported him if he got in the military when I first met him. Where did your spouse go to basic training? He went to basic training in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Has your spouse ever been deployed? Yes, he has been deployed 3 times to Afghanistan and Iraq. Have you ever been to his promotion ceremony? No, I haven't been to a promotion ceremony of his, but I will soon. He is getting promoted soon, so I will be there to pin him. So I'll be going to his promotion ceremony soon. How long have you been a military spouse? I've been a military spouse for about 6 months. Did you marry him before or after he joined the military? I married him after he joined the military, hence we met at the Pentagon. He was already in the military. How did your husband propose? He kind of did it just a matter of factly. We were already together, and he just got down on one knee with the ring and proposed. So yeah, it was pretty romantic. And then we went out to eat right after, so it was good. Where did you get married? I got married in Fairfax, Virginia. How old were you when you got married? I well, I got married this year, so I am 34 and my husband is 30. Did he wear his uniform on his wedding day, or our wedding day? Yes, he wore his uniform when we got married. On our wedding day, sorry. Let's see. Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? We are in the stationed in the NCR, which is the National Capital Region, hence Pentagon, Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland, DMV. So yeah, we're in the Virginia area, but it's called the NCR, National Capital Region. Do you live on base? No, we do not live on base. We do have the option to, but we prefer to live off base. I've lived on base most of my life, being a military brat, so I kind of like living off base. And I believe our next city station, we're going to live off base. Yeah, we're going to live off base. So, and he agrees. So, yeah. What is my favorite base so far? Well, National Capital Region, NCR, is our only base together so far. But being that I was a military brat, I love Germany. That's where I graduated high school, and I miss Germany, and I want to go back hopefully one day soon. And yeah, that was my favorite military duty station. Do you think your spouse looks good in a uniform? Yes. I do. Yes, he looks very handsome in his uniform. Do you think military life is more advanced than civilian life? I do. Well, I don't think necessarily more advanced. I think you just have to be more strategic. The civilian world, you don't have the lurking question, is your spouse going to be deployed one day or go on a long training mission, or trainings and all that, like, or moving in every 3 years, changing locations. I think you just have to be more strategic. In the civilian world, things are more planned out. Yeah, there's things that change, but with the military, things change constantly. So I feel like the difference between military and civilian life, you live your life strategically. That's the difference. I don't think one is better than the other, but the military, when you're used to it, you just kind of change with it. And my husband always says, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So we stay ready. So we're ready to go. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I just think the military, you just need to stay ready for whatever. Do I like the benefits that I receive as a military spouse? Yes, I do. I don't have to pay co-pays for medical anymore. I don't have to pay, for medicine if I go on base, or my prescription if I go on base. I have more available to me as far as healthcare, and it's cheaper, no co-pays. So military discounts, bomb. And I would say all the other military benefits, whether it be educational benefits, my CAA, I think that's what it is, for tuition, help and assistance and stuff like that. I think those are great benefits that all military spouses should use. And yeah, I think it is a benefit to being a military spouse. Next question is, do you have a lot of military friends? I do. I have a lot of military spouse friends and friends that are in the military, and you guys know who you are. Very special in my life, and I've known them for a long time, and they're some of my dearest friends. What is the hardest part about military life? I think the constant change and uncertainty of where you're gonna move, when you're gonna move, if you're gonna move. Is he going to deploy? When is he going to deploy? How long is he going to deploy? just the constant ever-changing world of military life. I think the anxiety that and I think most people have, that just anxiety of the unknown and forever changing world that we live in as military spouses, it does take a toll. So I think that is the hardest part about being a military spouse. Do I support my spouse as a member of the military? Well, yes, I do. My super duper paratrooper, airborne, all the way, all that stuff husband, I support him 100%, and he has a great future in the military. He's doing great in the military, and I will be right there to support him 100%. That's the end. So if you out there have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below regarding anything dealing with military spouse benefits and anything that you may have questions about regarding being a military spouse. Please comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.
Subscribe, mother.